So whoever watches chess and follows chess creators would probably have known Daniel Naroditsky. So if you have come across the news or if you haven't, Daniel Naroditsky has passed away in an nothing is known how he passed away, but it was very shocking to see a chess enthusiast, commentator, lover, and a teacher has left the world this early, which who was loved by like almost every chess fan, and but he was alleged in like some accusations which has taken a toll on his mental health. Like, people are not suspecting it, the signs were clear. On his last stream he also told the viewers that if if accidentally my stream ends and I begin to win some games, everybody will like think how he is winning, he is obviously cheating. Also last year, when the allegations were all around the news, he competed in a world rapid chess tournament. Like, all the top players were competing, and he was one win away, I think, in the last round to be in the knockout stage, top 10. And he's not a like regular player. He doesn't play regularly. He teaches, he streams on Twitch and all. But even then, to prove himself, he has to come out, and he proved. Like, even after that, the allegations were there, and he wasn't able to defend evidently. Like in the case of Hans, he stood strong and faced everything. But in this case, he was a very nice guy. Like, I had so much respect for him that I didn't watch his videos because I knew that I'm not so like dedicated to chess, and it's a disrespect to a chess tutor like him who teaches so passionately and so amazingly. So in the back of my mind, I always had this thought that whenever I will be serious about chess, I will definitely watch his videos, because his videos not so like for the general audience. And he also said once that I don't like make clickbaity thumbnails or titles, because I don't want the views, I want the quality of chess. And even in his last stream he said to analyze your games, even the blitz game, because they are also of use.